Hey, Bodacious Beast, welcome back to my channel. My name is ScottyAllenDay. 6 weeks or 42 days of continuously going to the gym. This fitness reboot is a challenging one. With only 2.5 weeks or 18 days until my first 60-day milestone, I have a little bit of fine-tuning to do. I will explain in my video what improvements I need to do and one thing I finally need to get rid of. My notes. Of course, I'm going to always show you my notes. So, the first thing I need to talk about is getting rid of one thing that I've used on every single one of my weight loss journeys. One thing, because the thing is I want to try and do it all up here. I have always had my app called Lose It, and I would document everything, document all my meals, document and watch my calories, and document all my exercises, and you know, that sort of thing. But the thing is, I already know what I'm consuming. I see it every day on the app. So it's time that if I want to plan a meal, I'll go on to Lose It and see what it comes out at. Just basically use it as a tool instead of I would say a program, a diary, a program, something that I constantly have to keep up to date, and then if I miss something, then it makes it hard to put everything back in. And I think it's finally time to be able to ditch the app. I've been doing fitness journals and fitness logs for a long time, and I think once I get to the point of my plateau, which generally most of my plateaus are within about 6 to 7 months, and I'm constantly trying to figure it out through the app where I need to go from there. But what I need to be able to do is just be able to figure it out up here and say, hey, okay, I'm going to need to have an egg sandwich with breakfast to be able to boost my protein. I need to eat more greens. I need to, my fat macros are probably way too low. Let me do a quick check. Maybe I need to have a strip or two of bacon. I've watched quite a few videos learning a lot about nutrition. And the thing is, there's a lot of them that says, if your fat content is low, take 2 nice strips of bacon, fry them up, and gobble them down. For years, I've been using flaxseed oil. Well, flaxseed is an omega-3, but it tastes nasty. So I may do flaxseed for a while, but the more that I start learning, and the more knowledge I can put inside of here, the better chance I'm going to succeed beyond my fitness journey. So that's the real big thing that I need to reduce my dependency on, is logging apps and calorie counter apps when I already know what I'm consuming for the day. This week, my cardio was horrible. I only do walking for cardio. It was bad while I was sick one day. So I took the day off so I could be able to get better. And then the next day, I did 15 minutes. I had to go to the bathroom, and then I put my shoes on and went home. I was supposed to be doing about a half an hour. And then there was another day that I was supposed to do cardio, and I basically went down to a jogging track and walked the track once, got in my car, and went home. So I need to stop. I need to figure out a way to make walking more intriguing and possibly less boring until I can be able to get my fitness levels up to where a walk isn't going to worry, and I won't have to really worry about it if I go and take a nice, you know, half an hour, 45-minute walk. So if anybody here does walking for cardio, give me some advice down there in the comment section. I would love to get it. Because, you know, cardio is probably my weakness. I used to ride a bicycle all the time when I was thinner. I still would love to ride a bicycle. Right now I'm so heavy I can't get onto a bicycle. Once I get the weight off, I'll get another bicycle, and I'll start biking again. I'd love to mountain bike. I like the mountain bike, I like the road bike. That'd be fun to do it again. So, cardio in the future is going to be fine, but cardio now is what I need to focus on. The other one is my nutrition is on par. I just need to boost my protein levels. I got to get my protein levels up about another 6% and figure out exactly where I need to do that. And I think it's just going to be just enough as just as simple as one more scoop of protein, and I'll be good to go. But I have to make sure that it's going to fit within all my weekly macros when I start figuring out what I'm going to eat for the week. I was thinking of, when I first started the challenge, I thought, well, I'm going to end up doing really, really bad with cheat meals. And actually, I've been doing incredibly well. The first cheat meal that I had was spaghetti and meat sauce. We made the spaghetti sauce from canned crushed tomatoes and a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar and to break down the acidity. And then we used all fresh herbs and put in some mushrooms and put in some olives and browned up the ground beef, and oh my gosh, that tasted so good. And then the next time we made some chili. And then we got some all beef hot dogs and we had chili dogs. And then this week we had hamburgers with a pasta salad. I wanted potato salad, but my wife said, no, I want pasta salad. So I can't argue with my wife. So, my nutrition is on par, and the days that I call for the cheat meals works. So, that's really helping me out, because I'm down basically 3 belt notches since I first started. Normally when you first start a fitness program, it's not about weight, it's about the notches. It's about the inches that you lose. The weight comes later. The looser your clothing fits, the better a hat fits on your head. It's all about the inches. It's all about what you're losing outside. So, yeah, I've lost 3 belt notches since I've started. So basically the way I've set up this program is that the first 60 days is basically it's been this way every time I've done this weight loss, is the first 60 days is your finding period. You have basically 2 months to figure out what you're going to eat, figure out what exercises you're going to do, what bonus exercises you're going to be able to do so you'll be able to incorporate them into your workout, and make sure that your sleep is going, make sure that your cardio is going, and all your ducks are in a row. Once you hit 90, that's when your big push is. When you hit 90, when you start your 90 days, which is your big 3-month push. So by the time you're done with the first 60 days, and then your next 90 days, you're at your 5-month mark. Your 5-month mark, and then you got another month and a half before you hit your plateau. Generally, how the whole thing works. So your next 90 is when you really got to remain focused. You have to make sure that you're eating what you're supposed to be eating. You have to make sure that you're doing your exercises the way and not skipping a beat. In my opinion, you don't want to skip a workout day until after that 90 days, and then you can have a day to where you can relax. But until then, you need to do that solid 90 days. I learned that mixing with free weights and machines is giving me a really, really nice muscle burn. I'm going to almost to the point of failure. I'm doing exactly what I need to be able to do, but I'm incorporating more equipment. Now, I know there's a big debate between free weights and machines. Free weights, you target more muscle. Machines, you only target certain muscles. Because when you're doing a free weight, you're creating balance, so more muscles are involved to be able to keep those weights up than when you are in a machine, and the machine is basically central, and then you're only targeting one muscle. And then I got to start planning more fitness on my days off. Instead of just going into the gym, doing what I would normally do on a work day, I need to make sure I stay for the next 15-20 minutes. Get a little bit more of that burn. Try and, I'm not really fond of the exercise bikes. That's how I ended up stopping going to the gym. I need to focus on the walking. I need to focus on the treadmill. That's where the good burns are. And then start trying to schedule an extra walk in the afternoon, just so that I can be able to burn more. So I had a little bit of an, I would say, bad cardio week, but I know I can be able to pick back up. I know I can be able to keep on going. But if you guys have any comments, suggestions, drop it on the comment section. I'll be happy to read. I'll love to respond. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss another video. And like and subscribe to the video. Until next time, keep on rocking.